So Trump won the world election. Sorry, I meant the American election. It's not like the US directly or indirectly runs the world. That is not true, and anyone saying that is a liar. Also, for anyone wondering why that is the B roll playing regarding Orange Man Bad, it's because that is the exact moment he won the election. Anyway, Alyssa Mercante quit Kotaku this week. Or did she get fired? I don't think it matters. She'll be fine job wise. She even promised that something was on the way down the pipeline. I don't know why I care, but anyways, either way, she'll be back grifting. I mean, sorry, she'll be back informing the gaming populace soon enough. I, for one, would like to say cheers to Alyssa. Do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life, is how the saying goes, right? I've been playing lots of Cyberpunk this week. Offline, of course, because unlike the US, Mozambique does not currently have free and fair elections. Look at me getting political again. Apologies. Apologies. But speaking of politics, Dragon Age the Veilguard. Listen, I've not played this game yet. I do, however, have access to and can install it thanks to game sharing with my friend Flamish. There hasn't been any time so far thanks to Cyberpunk, but as soon as I finish Phantom Liberty, which I haven't started yet because I insist on doing all the side content for an RPG I've beaten at least 5 or 6 times now, I will give it a go eventually. That being said, some of these compilations have not increased my interest in the game.
Pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barv.
Oh, okay.
a barv?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a Barv. Oh, there we go.
I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tarsh's back.
Oh, Tarsh isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
Any reason you can't just apologise?
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a barv, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay, yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a barv puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
Not one bit.
But wait! There's more!
There is no bad guy option here in Valgar. There's only nice guy, there's nice guy who's a little bit more jokey, and nice guy who's like ever so slightly more stern. That's literally it. Those are your only three options. Sometimes there's an additional option that's meant to be like the angry option, but what the game does, and this drove me fucking nuts, is it takes the edge off the dialogue option you've selected to make it something more friendly. Like this clip when some asshole bureaucrat barges into the conversation making demands, and I want to say, who is this fool? Because that would be an antagonistic thing to say that might result in some conflict. Instead, here's what Rook actually ends up saying.
Who is this?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
Or this example, when I'm trying to get the head of the Grey Wardens to listen to me, and I just reach my wit's end.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I am deadly serious.
That is not what I wanted to say. I wanted to call him an idiot, but I can't do that because Rook is incapable of saying anything that might offend or upset anyone. And this is very much the case with his team too. With the exception of one pivotal decision point, Rook cannot upset his team members in any meaningful way. In so many BioWare games and games like it, you could say some mean shit that would really piss off your companions, but here all you can do is offer support, sometimes in a friendly way, other times in a slightly more stern way, but never can you say anything that might actually upset.
And don't give me that missing context spiel. Because when people cut up cringe stuff from Mass Effect Andromeda, Saints Row 4, Spider-Man 2, and others, we all ended up agreeing that they went from uninspiring to bad, just as the clips suggested. What I will not do, though, is power through the Veilguard like I did The Witcher 3, which I didn't enjoy, by the way. Because at least The Witcher 3 was not cringe. As soon as I'm not enjoying Dragon Age, I'm out. Anyway, the hair in Veilguard looks amazing. That has to count for something, right? Right? Anyway, here's Jesus fighting Goku. What else happened? Yeah. Scalpers are selling the PS5 Pro at a loss. Couldn't have happened to a better bunch of people. But in all seriousness, because of where I live, scalpers are my only option to get niche tech like video game consoles. That is, unless I want to drive to Nelspruit or Pretoria next door for a slightly better price, because even in South Africa, the consoles do not go for the MSRP people get in the States. So I personally have a conflicted relationship with scalpers. You could say they are a necessary evil for me.
I'm a necessary evil.
Dreamcast guy apparently finessed. Sorry, I'm all over the place with my words today. Dreamcast guy apparently sold his used PS5 to his girlfriend for $500. Listen, people are roasting this guy on the net, essentially saying that was a douche move. But guys, why is no one asking the question we're all avoiding? Dreamcast guy has a girlfriend. Here's Aidaku Sisiu with his awesome cardboard sculptures while you mull that one over. Remedy has apparently recouped most of the development and marketing cost of Alan Wake 2. Almost a year later, haven't broken even. Yikes. Activision claims COD's development structure hasn't changed under new owner Microsoft. Not a great look. I know they've only just taken over, and a ship the size of ActiBliz will realistically take years to turn. Still, this is not a good look. If the picture remains the same in about 4 to 5 years, then serious questions need to be asked. Although, if we're being realistic, as long as the dollars keep flying in, I doubt a lot of voices will pop up. Thanks to Hazardor Gaming for sharing this news. It seems Capcom has sold more units on PC in the first half of financial year 2025 than on Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox combined. Now, would you look at that? Can't believe I was one of the brainlets decades ago who thought PC gaming was all pirates, torrents, and emulators. Imagine parroting that point of view in 2024.
What? What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Speaking of debunking untrue assumptions, a new study has found that women prefer playing as sexualized characters in video games. Wow. Really? I, for one, am appalled, shocked, stunned, flabbergasted, indignant, disgusted, offended, downright despondent at this blatant display of common sense.